Hello, my name's Stanley. There are days when you just get into the flow. The price moves logically, the signals are clear, everything matches your analysis. At such moments, it's as if the strategy itself is guiding you. And today my balance grew from $35 to $1,645, and I'll show you how it happened. You'll see what trading looks like when you are fully focused, and I'll explain how to trade using my new strategy. And of course, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel and like this video. My name's Stanley and I'm getting started. First, let's prepare the tools for work. I'm setting classic candles and the time frame is 1 minute. Let's go to the Indicators tab and select the fractal and the Keltner channel. Let's configure the fractal first, go straight to Style, make the upline red and the downline green, and save. Let's configure the Keltner channel. Let's set the multiplier to 2, go to Style, disable middle, make the top line red, width is 2, make the bottom line green, width is 2, and let's make the background white, and save. So the indicators are ready to go, and if you are trading on your phone, set it up the same way. First situation. The expiration time is 2 minutes and I'm opening a short trade for $35. Now I'll explain in more detail how this strategy works and why the sequence of signals is so important here. The first signal is generated by the Keltner channel. When the candles touch the upper border of the channel, it means that the market is reaching local overbought conditions. At this point, the upward momentum begins to weaken and there's a possibility of a reversal. And this is an early warning that the trend may change direction. Next, we wait for confirmation from the fractal. The appearance of a red arrow above the candles is the second and decisive signal, which indicates the formation of a downward momentum. This indicator captures the moment when the market actually begins to change direction, confirming that sellers have entered the game. When these two signals appear almost simultaneously, first touching the upper border of the Keltner channel and then the red fractal arrow, this indicates a high probability of the start of a downward trend. In such a situation, entering a downward position is justified as both indicators complement each other. The Keltner channel shows the reversal zone and the fractal shows the moment when the movement begins. An excellent start. I'm recording a $32 profit. So I'm continuing. Do you want to not just look at charts but understand why the market is moving the way it is? Then subscribe to my Telegram channel. Every day I share analytics, strategies and real observations from trading. The link to the channel is in the description, so check it out. It'll be interesting. Good situation. The expiration time is 2 minutes and I'm opening a short trade for $67. The situation is really interesting. After a prolonged upward movement, the market seems to remain confident, but the indicators are beginning to show signs of a weakening trend and are forming a signal for a decline. This is an important point. It's precisely such signals that often indicate the beginning of a correction after strong growth. And the chart shows that the upward momentum is gradually slowing down, the candles are getting shorter and the momentum is losing strength. At the same time, the indicators are simultaneously showing reversal signals. This could be either the beginning of a global change in direction or a local correction. In any case, such a correction provides an excellent opportunity for profitable trading. Even if it's not a full reversal, a short downward movement after a long period of growth is often strong enough to make money on it. The main thing is to monitor price behavior and confirm signals. If the indicators continue to point downwards, it means that the correction momentum is only gaining strength. An excellent result. There's another $61 in profit. So, let's move on to the next situation. I see a strong pullback to resistance on the chart. With an expiration of 2 minutes, I'm opening a short trade for $455. When the fractal indicator shows arrows on both sides, above and below, the market is in a phase of uncertainty. This may mean that the forces of buyers and sellers are temporarily balanced and the price is looking for direction. And therefore, it's important to follow clear strategy rules here. The first thing to analyze is the touch of the Keltner channel boundaries. This indicator helps to determine where the edge of the price movement range is. In this situation, the candles touched the upper red boundary but didn't reach the lower green one. This already indicates that the upward momentum has weakened and the market is ready for a downward correction. And the second condition is a signal from the fractal. We see two arrows, red at the top and green at the bottom. However, according to the rules of the strategy, you should only trade in the direction where both signals coincide, touching the boundary and the fractal arrow. In our case, this is the touch of the upper border and the red arrow above the candles, which confirms the market's readiness for a downward movement. Thus, we completely ignore the green arrow below the candles, since there was no touch of the lower border. This entry is made on the downside because it's the side that meets the strict conditions of the strategy. This is a perfect example of how discipline and following the rules allow you to avoid false signals and work only with reliable entry points. Friend, if you still have questions after watching this video, be sure to send me a private message on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you. An excellent result. I'm recording a profit of $401. So I continue to work on the signals. The final situation of the day. I'm setting the timer for 2 minutes and opening a short trade for $856. The price reacts clearly to the resistance level. After touching it, the market reverses and begins to move confidently downward. The candles form sequentially without chaotic fluctuations, which indicates the strength of the sellers and the stability of the downward momentum. The movement looks clean and focused, the momentum is developing confidently, and the trend structure confirms that the signal really worked accurately. Everything indicates that the market fully supports the downward direction. The pressure from sellers is increasing, there are almost no corrections, and the price continues to decline. This dynamic is a perfect example of a strong technical pullback from the level. The signal worked flawlessly, and judging by the current pace, the downward movement has the potential to continue. Let's see. And the result is a $788 profit. The balance rose to $1,645. So, let's sum up the results. I'm happy with the result. My balance has grown from $35 to $1,645. The strategy has proven itself very well. And if you have any questions about the methodology itself or want to understand it more deeply, feel free to write to me on Telegram. I'll be happy to help you. Well, thank you very much for watching, liking and subscribing to the channel. See you soon and happy trading!